This time, I'm not gonna leave until I know for sure it's working. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I don't know what that was. I tried streaming a second ago and it didn't work. Am I live? I am live. Okay. Good. Right, so, for real this time, hello, it's me, I'm back. Picking up where we were last night, basically, like I said, and, I am, going to do this quest over here. Dealing with these guys. Hey, you. Which page is it on? Anyway, obviously, starting with this quest here, I plan to do the Silver Bazaar stuff this time. Yeah, face me, coward. You know your friend here's a cheat. Thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners. But he'll get his own back, mark me words. Yeah, go away. Anyway. Whew. Yeah, you face someone your own size. Literally pick on someone your own size right here. These big dudes like me picking on tiny little what? You blaming me because this little you know, I don't have a problem with swearing, I just don't do it myself. So, watch your profanity, will ya, mate? Yeah. Hoping to have a good time this stream, but I am pretty worn out today, so I might be a little bit subdued. Comparatively. Yeah. Back off, mate. So yeah, I cannot guarantee the quality of commentary that you're gonna get from me this stream, but I'm gonna do my best. Where's the last guy? Somewhere around here. Not inside, apparently. So yeah, bit of a tired, subdued stream today, but that's okay. You got lots of nerve thinking you can talk to me like that. Well, why don't you fight me about it? Oh, come on now, he was disrespecting me proud Seawolf heritage. Pteh. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Yeah, I think you're finished. Okay, there's another guy inside now. Farmerl. Face me, coward. I'm Farmerl the Driven, and me bloody marauders have been raving so long. Mothers scare their children with tales about us. You're not that guy, bro. You ain't that guy. Okay, I need to very quickly switch, Oh, this is lively, even for the quicksand. You two are going to put on a show for us? Alright, it's this guy. What's this? Another fool? Show some respect when you talk to... Farmerl the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better... Nani? That sword! It couldn't be! Frenzy? But only the sword of Nold. Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join in the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. And he flees. Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Lamenson was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Back then, but that hardly concerns you. These days, I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as-yet unknown experiences. I like you already. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, I like you less now, but that's okay. Nah, he's cool though. Right. Momodi, you saw that go down, did you? I'm sorry, I'm standing on a stool. I don't mean to be. I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Finn, do me a favor and don't tell Milla about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Aye. Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Alright, I won't mention it, but I am going to go report back to her. And then I'm gonna go do the Silver Bazaar. Gladiator's Guild, okay. And down here. I'm back, Milla. I've already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Finn. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Finn. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Farmerl the Driven and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. Will do, boss. So now... Western Thanalan is where I need to go. Yes. Gate of the... Gate of the... Hello? Gate of the Sultana. Alright. We're back out in the wilderness once again. And I need to switch back to this. Thank you. Okay. Uh-oh. My internet is not interneting. Are we back? Is everything okay? I'm just gonna double check that I'm still streaming. I should be. I don't know, internet is not doing too hot tonight, unfortunately. Not really sure why. Should I go ahead and knock out these hunting challenges right now while I'm here? Maybe a little bit of them anyway. It only takes a moment. And I'm already done. Okay. Now, get to Scorpion Crossing. Hello, nervous merchant. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Sure will, but, it's over there. Real quick, before I do that, actually. Not to, you know, make light of your situation, but I better do this now before I forget. I need to talk to this guy over at the Goblet here about buying a house, which is something that I'll never do in this game. Well, actually, did they change how house buying works? I feel like they did, but I think I heard that they did, but last I knew, house buying in this game is pretty hard, so... Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. It is true, in an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the Goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the Goblet, a man-made oasis built atop a towering butte. But why bother explaining it when you could see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the Goblet, speak with the recruit stationed just past the entrance. He will be happy to assist you. Right. let's go... housing. Yeah, something that I will not probably be doing. Because there's only so many houses on a given server, and you know they're all owned. And if one goes up for sale, then you have to. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But I'm going to First Ward. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have a house, but I'm not gonna try and get one. I mean, even if they did change how it works, and it's easier to get now, I don't think I'm going to try. At least not for a while. Movie. It's a nice place, though. Nice looking anyway. And I need to speak to this guy. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon? An old-on woman asked you to learn more about the auctions? Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an old-on citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Right. So that's that done, basically, but, oh, I don't have to attune to any of this, but... I can take a poke around, I suppose, briefly. I don't want to spend too long here because I do have quests that I want to get to, but... yeah. I know you can decorate the inside. I don't know if you get to decorate the outside. I assume you do, but... yeah, lovely place this, but I'm leaving now. I'm heading back outside. Is this where I want it to be? Western Thanolin? Yeah. Right. I'm leaving now. If I had friends, or a guild or anything like that, I might be more interested in that, but I am here for RPGing, not socialing. Well, I'm sorry to report. You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough, and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Ah, it's just not fair. Yeah, Sorry about that. But it is not my decision. Okay. Now, well, I'm gonna retrieve the stolen goods, and then I'm heading to the Silver Bazaar. You are not that guy, pal. You are not that guy. You aren't him. I am him. Who do you think you are? I am. I will return those on the return journey. Alright. In this part of the map, there are actual aggressive enemies that will attack you as you go past. Fun times. I'm just checking to see if there's other... I mean, there will be quests other places. There's these that I'm, you know, way too under level for. But, yeah. In case you were not aware, I did get pretty far. What is that thing? I did get pretty far in this game when I played it before. I was up to like level 20. Which isn't that far, but it's pretty far, and I was doing all the side quests and crafting quests and all of that, and so I'm pretty familiar with a large portion of the early game, but not all of it. I mean, I don't remember the exact, like, what's going on in some of these quests that I'm already have done. You know, I've been like, oh, I forgot that that was part of that quest. Or, I didn't think about that. I didn't notice that when I was playing before. So it's definitely been worth doing this over again. But, it's been rather... I mean, it's been a little bit inconvenient, but hey, I've been enjoying it so far. Camera. Hello, Kiki Poo. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk off our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. No, I'm here with a letter. This envelope contains a very special message from Oswell. And also some feathers. Hammerbeak tail feathers and a letter. Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? He's... Oswell. Dearest Kikipoo, it has been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of Ul'dah have set their sights on you on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kikipoo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And Hammerbeak tail feathers? The dolt does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswell can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one elm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Based. Right. Fafafono, you have a quest. Fafafono has the look of a Lalafell, dying to be asked if he has any work to offer. Fafafono, do you have any work to offer? Hey there, friend. I have a sure way into some easy gil if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of goblin grease and then deliver them to a hero by the name of Adelard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. Couldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They care only for the successes of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, my friend. It's already here. Ah, industrialism versus peasant workers. A tale as old as, well, the Industrial Revolution. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever there is gil to be gotten. What about you? You have the opposite, opinion. Kikipu of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You have a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lad such as yourself might just might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Right. More... more... emote quests. It's a weird thing. It's an interesting way to teach people, like, hey, there's all these cool emotes you can do, why don't you use them? But it's also like, this is a really weird way to do a quest. What is it? Doubt. Doubt. Slash... let's see. Doubt. Your ear's working. I said piss off. Enough already. I'm leaving. But tell that bloody Kickapoo this is the end of nothing. You hear? Nothing. Okay. Okay, buddy. Where's the rest of them? They're around here somewhere, but I can't see any. Anybody in here? Ah, yes. Good. Good on, poor folk. Easiest bloody gill I ever made. Yeah, I doubt that. Yeah. You can say that all you want, but... yeah. I'm leaving, but not because you told me to, because I want to. You have a quest, Danielle. Requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of Estame's lapidaries. Eshtimes? I don't care. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites, drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. These chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father Galfredus. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the bazaar, as always. Okay. This worker does not look very riled. He looks the opposite of riled. Short of a Garlean legion, I won't be getting up soon. Well, I doubt that. Okay, leave. Little punk. Okay. Kiki-poo, I'm finished. It is a little weird to me that Silver Bazaar is not considered a haven zone, but whatever. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracts into manors and manses, but Thanalan's wealthy. Same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to be. More people leave now than come, and more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody Gillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Good for you. I know there's more quests over here, but they don't seem to be available, and I might have to be a higher level, so we might be back to the Silver Bazaar. We might not be finishing it today, but that's fine. Well, that's 3. There's some magnetite. Yeah, maybe fight that thing? Okay, that's the grease done. I don't know why these things are in such hard to reach places, but Lock onto that thing, will ya? Okay. Goody goody gumdrops. I don't know why I said that. Is that a thing I normally say? I don't think it's a thing I normally say. Am I just that tired? Galfredus, don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me. I'll not be fishing this day nor the next, more than like. Well, how about an ordinary looking stone that will adhere itself to certain types of metal? Will that help? Magnetite. Danielle asked that of you, did he? So, Dad's to fix up the old compass and put out back to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, hmm? I've a vessel what's barely seaworthy and scarce big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands to help me with the haul, and that all bloody day at sea busting me arse gets me a few gill at best. God's days ain't what they were. Time was you could scarce count the ships what used to make berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the Bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow or wake of some monstrous trawler or seiner. Seiner? Whatever. The old ways are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. I ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. That's very sad. Can I do anything to help you with that? Galfredus of the Silver Bazaar wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin muckers who took them. I appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me magnetite. Gave it some more thought, I did, putting back out to sea and all. But even with me compass fixed, still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muckers few weeks back, just north and east of here. The even bastards made off with all me lures, dozens all told. Must be felled some earth sprites to get at the magnetite chunks, am I right? If so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back the lures. Suppose I could make do with just 2 of them. A couple of copper ones should serve for now. You up for helping me put a broken life back together? Yeah, goblins should be no problem. Said everybody who's never watched Goblin Slayer. I've never watched Goblin Slayer. I've watched other people watch the first episode of Goblin Slayer and decided I didn't want to watch Goblin Slayer. Adelard, you want goblin grease. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I've killed for a few bottles of goblin grease right now. Well, it just so happens that I have 4 bottles of it's best if one does not exactly let me try that again. It's best if one does not ask exactly how this oil was extracted from a goblin. Goblin grease. Fafafono must desert you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracts will be covered with the estates of Ul'Dan Elite, with the ground still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make solid foundation. Once that's done, then you'll see the structures start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I hear some lass named Kikipu holds the rights to the bulk of the land there. Stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in the side. There's a water break. Ugh. doing this 2 nights in a row. It's killing my voice. But it's okay, I need to train it back up to where it used to be, where I could do this for like 4 hours at a time and be fine. There's another quest back there. Should I go back and get it? Maybe. I did say I wanted to do the Silver Bazaar stuff today, so I remember really liking the Silver Bazaar quest line, even though I don't remember exactly what happens. Ah, it's Fafafono. You have another quest for me. Something has Fafafono with the Silver Bazaar in a very agitated state. Who do they think they are? I pay good coin to... Ah, you there! You're one of those task-seeking adventurer types, are you not? Yes, I just took a job from you like 5 minutes ago. Do you remember? Some wares I ordered from an old-on merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring 'em no further, the lazy bastard said. Gate to the bazaar is still the bazaar. Order ain't said nothing about no home delivery. The gall. There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so kind as to bring them to me? They're right here. Although I guess you are just a little guy, so I guess if they're large crates, you probably couldn't move them. But, yeah. Here you go. Gods, those hosts better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them yet? Yes, here you go. The piece is quite warm from having sat under the Thanalan sun. Hopefully there is nothing perishable inside. Yeah, let's see. Yes, yes, and yes. Excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments from sun-silk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In Olda, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though. So long as the garments bear a famous name, the souls of the Silver Bazaar have no qualms with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows. But Gil is harder to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left to this bazaar are overly proud souls with underly developed tastes. Everyone clings to the glories of the golden past, yet none make efforts to reshape the dismal present. I pray this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it. The sooner the better. Right. Well, I've got better shoes. Should I take the shoes? I think I'll actually take the money for now. 2 defense points is just not quite enough. At least for now. I'd rather have the money that I can spend for anything that I need. Let's go kill some goblins. Not goblins. Wow. I don't think I ever looked closely at their faces. That's pretty horrific. Groblins. I don't like them. I don't like groblins. Well, that's that done already. That was pretty easy. Galfredus, I have your lures. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same. Friend, 2 copper lures to get me back out at sea and put me Danielle's heart at ease. Well, I've got them. From its condition, it can be gathered that this lure was gnawed on by more than one denizen of the deep. Yeah, good for you. Bloody hells, them goblins sure saw to banging them up. Ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be Nald himself telling me to give up me sea legs. Might be as there is a new life waiting out there somewheres. Maybe me compass will lead me to it. Born and bred here I was. Ain't never called no place else home. Times are changing, though. Suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me. Well, I am gonna take the gloves because I don't have better gloves. Did I get better gloves? I don't remember if I got it, but it's still. I did get better gloves, but these are even better gloves. Kickapoo! Kickapoo is searching for someone to help her with the land prospectors who have set their sights on the Silver Bazaar. It's terrible, Finn. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we are in grave danger. I like how I'm so big and she's so little. That the way the camera has to be angled, the text box completely covers her up. Well, I guess not completely, but it covers her face. It's pretty... Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kickapoo? That is the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave, but foolish. Back for more, Kenrick? How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one ilm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kickapoo, listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You know hope in this. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings. And when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man. You couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or gale of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place, and I swear to the 12 above I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Beg your pardon? Stubborn girl. No matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I'd not think of taking them down, were I you. In this futile fight, Kickapoo, there are far more of us, and you, if you're truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Finn, please, the writs of seizure. You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. Gladly. See, here's the thing. Here's the fun thing. If all of that becomes a new fancy upscale district for rich people and their fancy mansions, couldn't this become the shopping district for that, for their fancy neighborhood? Like, you don't want to go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange in Olda if you're that rich. You don't want to go down to the where the peasants are to buy your stuff. You come here to this, upscale, trendy craft marketplace. Anywho, well, I hate fighting little guys, but if you're gonna get in the way of my job, I mean, I am theoretically at this point. I mean, that guy was hired muscle for the rich and powerful. I am theoretically hired muscle for this small town. So, if it comes down to it, and they try to stop me doing my job, I'm gonna put my sword through him. That is the gladiator way, after all. Oh, he shield bashed me. How do you have shield bash already? Whoops. I do think it's interesting that the human NPCs you have to fight around here are actual character classes. Like, the two Lalafells were both gladiators. That guy was a pugilist. The big Roganin over there was a thaumaturge. And even earlier, during the gladiator questline, we were fighting literal marauders. So, I like that. I like that they're not generic enemies. They're actually, they use character classes. I thought you might be along. Pity you're too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing a writ of seizure will be rubble within the hour. What buildings bearing a writ of seizure? I've got 'em right here. These official-looking documents detailing the seizure of a specific piece of property. Well, I've got them in my hand. The writs! What have you done? But that means my men. No, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon and with far more fearsome company. You've made an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to see the Bazaar struck from the maps. No, I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Eorzea. Dude, you're taking this way too seriously. It's not that deep, bro. So, Kenrick's gone now, for now, is he? Well, it's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while. Though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words, bloody paltry things, but we would like to thank you, Finn. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me. You've saved who I am. I see now that I have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm, but it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we'll stand with you, Fafafono. What do you... Saw what you did for us, having Finn here, chase off Kenrick and all. It's true, there ain't much here worth fighting for. But it's Holmes! Gee, darn it. And I, for one, ain't ready to give up on it just yet. Aye, this is home. And even if there is nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something, right here, together. Based. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And most of all, thank you, Finn. Now, I'm just hired muscle. You don't gotta thank me. There are no more fine garments of gold spun and brocade here. No more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish. But the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us. Our memories, our past, our history, that is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask of you. This letter. I wonder if you would deliver it to Momodi for me when next you visit Ul'dah. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. Thank you. And that's that, I think. I remember that being the end of the quest line before. There may be some later when you're higher level, but, well, I guess I'm in the fate now. It's okay, I need to kill some hammer beaks anywho. Anyway, yeah. The Silver Bazaar is a sweet little quest line that I quite liked. Before, and I quite liked it this time too. It's even more like powerful, I guess you could say, when you remember the fact that like this whole game is kind of in a fantasy post-apocalypse of sorts, and like big part of the reason why there's, you know, not all that stuff at the Silver Bazaar anymore is because like a lot of people died. get through this fate, and then... Is that all you got? Are there no more to face me? No, seriously, are there no more hammer beaks? There we go. I just need like one more to finish the fate. Da-da-da-da-da. Excellent. Now then. Run all the way back to Scorpion Crossing and return the stuff to that one guy. And then you'll need to go speak with Papa Shan. No, I'm not doing another fate. Even if the needles to slay is like one of the best quest names in this entire game. But I'm not doing it. I'm not. I just did that one. I'm not doing another one. I got your caravan sacks. Bags such as this one carrying merchandise are always attractive targets for highwaymen and bandits. 12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. You're welcome. Now then, I need to get all the way to there. And go talk to Papa Shan. I'm having a good time playing this game. I hope you're having a good time watching me have a good time playing this game. There's not much to commentate about, just, you know, walking through here like this, but... Genuinely, I enjoyed playing this game before, and I'm enjoying playing it again now, and it's a really good game, and if you haven't played it, you should try it, because it's really good. And yeah, that's what I have to say for now. Almost there. Almost there. excuse me. Papashan, you returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan Sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. Yeah, and I want a better sword. Thank you. What? Those are bronze? Well, that's tempting, but I'll take the better sword. Yeah, I could do shield bash, but I don't have a shield. Oath gauge unlocked. Right, iron will. That's that thing. Finn, I have just this moment... No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. Papashan is in dire need of your assistance. Ahem. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see to her safe return. Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. Should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. It cannot happen, Finn. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Roger. You didn't see it, but I saluted. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lythira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. I'm on it. I probably should equip my better sword. Also, I want to check something. This one. Yeah, do I have... I guess I already got the XP for these. So that's good. Speaking of which... Bingo. Alright, south, he said. South, this direction. And I mean, also there's a quest marker. But I'm not gonna... I mean... Well, that's the Sultan Tree right there, so... It's this away. Hooded Lalafell. I believe you are who I'm looking for. Oh, Sultan Tree. Instanced battle, etc. Yeah, special instance, important battles, etc. Yeah. And away we go.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first voiced cutscene that you get in this game. Not even the opening, but... So obviously this character is important. Hello, I'm here. It's me. I'm big. Also, he's here.
As you command, O Lilira.
It's my man, Taliesin Jaffe, of Critical Role fame. I say my man like he's... But I like Critical Role, and I like Taliesin Jaffe. He's cool. He plays cool characters in that show. So, it's cool to see him here.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's just doing basically his Percy voice from Critical Role Campaign 1, so that's...
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you.
I'm just here, by the way.
You must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
You're welcome. Or
You'll have to
or
forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
That doesn't sound right.
Alas, the station master will have to wait.
It's
Dear
fight
Lilira,
time.
for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Alright, level sync, yeah, I get it. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to this thing. But I mean, I guess there's nothing for it but just standing here and wailing on it until it dies. Oh, it's got minions. Well, I handled the rest. That was fast. I'm close. I like how the game just refers to him as handsome stranger. I'm not sure that's how I would have described him, but I suppose it's also not particularly inaccurate, so whatever, but... Job done.
Whew.
That wasn't so bad. I hate the Rogan necklace. It looks goofy. I don't know why, but it just does. Magic.
Hear, feel, think.
Yes. Those are the things in that one song from that one cutscene. You know the one.
Crystal Bearer.
That's not my name.
I am Hydaelyn, all
Right.
made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
I will try, I guess.
The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
I'm not a Final Fantasy expert. I feel like crystals are one of those concepts that show up in most of the games. They were important in the first one, as I recall, and so I imagine that in others.
Shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee? Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
I feel bad talking over.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
I don't want to talk over a cutscene like that, but also I feel like if I don't talk, it's gonna feel weird, because that's what I'm here to do, but...
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
I'm sorry. It's just... Anyway. It's 2 in the morning.
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
Bookless bandits is an interesting phrase.
Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
There's nothing yet more to that thought. Well, not the answer, but something came to me in a dream.
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I definitely didn't touch a magic crystal.
Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
Just kidding, I definitely touched a magic crystal.
But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud. At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
Are you sure you want to do that?
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe?
I could carry you with one hand.
I shall return and tell them myself.
Off she goes. I do
As
like how the
wish,
Lalafels
your
walk.
impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
Probably.
Until then, do try and stay awake.
Well, joke's on you. I'm going to bed soon, probably. Well, I guess I gotta report to Papa Shan. Oh, there is fall damage. Papa Shan, I have returned. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. I can't do it. But I already have... No, I can't do it. But I already have given you cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Ul'dah. Please, You're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Little curtsy. And then she goes waddling off. The Lalafell animations are pretty great. I can't deny that. I cannot thank you enough, Finn. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from voids and fiends. For your gallant service you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder? I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. He's rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Finn, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show me the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Well, there's more quests, but I'm going back to town. If it ever loads. Here we go. This way. Well, that would have gotten me there, but I'll go up the front steps. Momodi, I have a letter for you. What's all this then? You got something for me? Yes, I have a sincere note of thanks from the sweet-voiced Kikipoo of the Silver Bazaar. A letter? Now who would think to... Kikipoo? I haven't had a word from that old gal in ages. How's the dear doing? Let's see here. Uh-huh. Ha ha. I can't laugh on command like that. That's Kikipoo, alright. Time was I used to call in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. This was back when it was still the busiest hub in Thanalan, mind you. Old Kikipoo and I used to stay up till dawn talking about, well, whatever girls do. I wouldn't know. Kikipoo's the very heart and soul of that place. Hells, even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced out from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Gil to Goobu, it's Goobu, right? I'd wager Gil to Goobu Poop that the Silver Bazaar will be rallying back to its former glory for long. In any case, I thank the 12 that you were there to help them. Here, for you, on behalf of Kikipoo and the Bazaar. I want that one. Go ahead and pop that on. Ooh. CP. I don't know what CP is, so I'm not gonna equip that over this. But wow. You know, I'm noticing there are people around on this server, but I'm not seeing a lot of other sprouts. You know? When I've played before, and of course it was on a different server, but when I played before, I mean, there were sprouts everywhere. And now it's like it's just me around here. Of course, I would bet that a lot of the sprouts don't play this late. You know, it's only the dedicated people who want to put the hard hours into this game that are up playing this at 2:30 in the morning Eastern time on a weeknight, and not, you know, and also idiots like me who don't have school and don't have a job and are streaming this when the rest of the people in their house are asleep. Milla, I'm back. Good, and it's finished. And with that, this stage of your training is complete. Oh, and I should clarify when I say I don't have school, because I've mentioned that I'm still in school. I am still in school, but it's all online. So I don't have to get up early and go to class. I just do it online. So that's why I don't have a set like schedule for that. This time, your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you'll face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you to do in the days to come. Return to your training, Finn. We will speak again. Well, I already have that, and I already have something better than that, and I also have those. So I guess I'll take the Cuirass. Also, don't I already... Yeah, I already have that sword, so... An untradeable item. This item is yours, and yours alone, and cannot be sold or traded. What did I get that was so special? That was... Right, because it's custom made. It's unique and untradeable. And it does look good. Right. So... There's no benches in here, are there? What's down here? The entrance to the Hypogeum, okay. Let me find a bench. Yeah. There's gotta be a place to sit around here somewhere. Well, whatever. Yeah. Well, with the quest log finished, cleared out completely, and the Silver Bazaar quest line done, which is what I wanted to do. Yeah, and the first major boss defeated. I'm gonna call this stream here. It's been a good time, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. not that anybody's watching, but I hope that you're enjoying this, because I sure am. There may not be another stream tomorrow. I might not. I don't know if I'm going to do that tomorrow or not. Because the thing is, if I don't, I probably won't for the next week or so. And I mean, it is what it is, but I just... yeah. I want to keep playing more of this, but I don't know. I mean, we'll just have to see, because I do have quite a lot to do this weekend. So, I don't know, but I'm going to be doing this whenever I can. And next time I may start streaming a little earlier so that I'm not going so late. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this time. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Yeah, and then